Good, happy Sunday evening, and welcome to this special coverage of Hurricane Irma. Let's begin. We're following breaking news right now. Flooding possible this week for parts of 7 states due to Hurricane Irma. After blowing through the Caribbean and Florida Keys on Saturday, Category 2 Hurricane Irma made landfall in Florida's Gulf Coast with life-threatening winds and storm surge. And here is your 8 p.m. update for your 8 p.m. hour right now. Irma is located north of Naples, and dangerous storm surge are expected immediately after the eye passes along the West Florida coast. Irma is producing very heavy rain and inland flooding across much of Florida, which will quickly spread to the rest of the southeast U.S., according to the Hurricane Center. Significant river flooding is likely over the next 5 days in Florida Peninsula and southeast Georgia, a Hurricane Center forecast said. Significant river flooding is also possible beginning Monday and Tuesday in much of eastern and central Georgia, western South Carolina, and western North Carolina, where average rainfall of 3 to 8 inches and isolated 12-inch amounts are expected, the Hurricane Center says. Irma is expected to produce average amounts of 2 to 5 inches in parts of Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee, where isolated higher amounts and local flooding may occur, according to the center. Maximum sustained winds are near 110 miles per hour, with higher gusts, although weakening is expected. Irma will likely remain a hurricane at least through Monday morning. Hurricane Irma passes over Naples, downgrades to a Category 2. After blowing through the Caribbean and Key West, Category 2 Hurricane Irma has made landfall in the Florida's Gulf Coast. Your 7 p.m. update from 7 p.m. hour. The Lee County Sheriff's Office says water began leaking through the roof at the German Aryan shelter in Eastro just as the eye of the hurricane drew near. Thousands of evacuees have crowded into the Minor League Hockey Stadium, which seats about 8,400 people and is being used as a shelter. And 4 million people in Florida are now without power. Hurricane Irma slams Naples, bringing strong winds and heavy rain. Hurricane Irma is barreling up the Sunshine State, bringing heavy rainfall and powerful winds. The deadly hurricane, which is now a Category 2 storm with sustained winds of 105 miles per hour, has passed through Naples and continues to head north with Fort Myers and Tampa in its path. Millions of Floridians are under order to evacuate, and many are desperately seeking shelter from the storm. One Naples resident told ABC News she was turned away from 2 shelters before she and her 10-year-old were finally accepted at one. Irma made its second landfall on Marco Island along the southeast Florida coast this afternoon with a 115-mile-per-hour wind after battering the Florida Keys earlier today. The hurricane has left at least 3 people dead in Florida, including a sheriff's deputy, and at least 27 dead in the Caribbean. And Florida has an alert. Roads are in terrible condition. Do not drive and put yourself and others in danger. And Sergeant Steve Gaskin said, Tampa Bay, stay safe, heed all safety warnings, shelter in place, and please stay off the highways as the Hurricane Irma passes. Also, Florida Light said, as hurricane continues to move up the coast, we encourage you to stay safe. Also, they said, don't venture out in the dark because you might not see a down power line that could be energized and dangerous. Governor Rick Scott of Florida, meeting with Red Cross volunteers with Mayor in Pensacola. They are working hard at a shelter with evacuees all over Florida. Also, Rick Scott said, it's not safe to now leave your home or shelter. They can come floods. The roads are dangerous condition. Have patience. And FEMA also wrote, if you're in high-rise building and interested to shelter in place, stay in interior rooms/hallways on the floor just above flood water. And at 7:45 p.m., the center of Hurricane Irma is near Fort Myers, moving to the north, wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour continue across the Keys. And that does it for my evening special coverage of Hurricane Irma. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. We'll have the latest in the morning on the Riley King Newscast. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone, and be safe in Florida. All of us here at the Riley King Network, we are sending our prayers to you all in Florida and hope you're all safe down in Florida. Good night, everyone.